Toy, what do we have today? I see we have some lovely ladies sitting here.
Yes, we have our ladies here. They are university students in different schools, and we would just like to meet you guys. Starting from my side here.
My name is Faith. Hello.
Your school?
I go to Ocean County College. I'm a business major.
Okay, hello, my name is Bukola. I go to Rutgers University in New Brunswick, and I'm a biochem major with a minor in public health.
Hello, my name is Olade. I also go to Rutgers, New Brunswick. Right now I'm majoring in genetics with a minor in business.
Hello, my name is Nova. I go to Towson University of Maryland, and I minor in psychology but a major in biology.
Hi, my name is Tegan Yubi, and I go to OCC, and I'm a major in psychology and a minor in art.
Okay, nice to meet you guys. Thanks for the introduction. Nice to meet you and welcome to the show. The show is Talking Spree. So let's hear from
Okay, you guys always talked about African parents. Since you guys are all Nigerians. Tell me what makes them different from American parents.
And Kathy always says that Africans are extra.
Not right.
Okay, so let's start with Faith.
I think my biggest thing, the biggest difference between African parents and American parents would be like the understanding. They're not as understanding as American parents. Like, they have different expectations. They have higher expectations. They don't really understand where we're coming from or what we're dealing with, because they always like to compare what we're going through right now in the 21st century to what they went through when they were young. But that was a different time. That was a different place. It is two different things going on in our life. Like, there is no comparison. Like, yeah, we understand you've been there, done that, but like, this is a new age.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything to say about it?
Yeah. I feel like our African parents take education so seriously, because I understand if they're in Nigeria, you know, the opportunity was not there, especially us Nigerians that are in America. They're so strict towards us because they want us to make use of every opportunity that comes our way, which is understandable, but at the point it becomes so annoying. Like, chill.
I think they're very exaggerative, is that a word? And they like to exaggerate everything, so like it's kind of hard to like go to them and talk when you know they'll blow things out of proportion.
I think they're louder than most parents because they'll be talking to someone right next to them, and they'll just be yelling like, "Hey!" And it's just like, oh, I'm right next to you, like, why are you yelling at me? So
Bring the remote.
yeah, like,
I think one thing that most African parents have a problem with is like pretty much like emotional things. I don't want to say like they're like not emotionally present, but like stuff like mentally wise and stuff like that. They're like more like, oh, especially if like they're, what's it called, Christian African American, not African Americans, African parents. They're always just like, yeah, pray to God about this and this and this. Yes, I want to pray to God about that stuff, but like you still have to understand where I'm coming from, where I'm like not mentally in like a state of mind where I'm like I'm not okay in sort of way, and you're just like, oh, depression is not real in a sort of way. That sometimes try to bring stuff into that, and like they don't understand how I feel most of the time. But like, I mean, they try to understand, but just like it doesn't get to like both parties.
So do you guys figure a way on how to go to your parents and talk to them? Like,
Clean the house, cook for them, make
Yes.
So that's some kind of bribery.
You have to make sure everything you do is in order on your side before you go. Or even just do it right after they finish eating because you know they're almost like sleepy kind of.
Oh my God, silent. When I'm just happy, like, hi, mommy, can I have this? Oh yes.
oh, you look really good together.
All of you are in university, right? You're doing one course or the other. My question is, did any one of you, your parents, has influence on what you're studying right now? Because as we always know, and me and Kathy, we've been together for a while, and she understands so much of this things going on. Even though she's from Jamaica, but she sees a lot of African movies. So we're talking about lawyers, doctors, and engineers. Did any one of your parents have influence on what you're doing? Like what they want you to do and not what you really want to do?
I mean, yes. Because they always want to say like, oh, be a doctor because like that will bring the most money, but at the same time they're like, oh, do what makes you happy, make sure it's this. But they always want to put like their own input into it because like I personally wanted to focus more on like the art side because I like doing art. It's like digital design, like art therapy. I want to help people. And my mom's just like, that's not gonna like, or my parents are like, that's not gonna sustain you well. So you have to do something else because this is better for you. Like you should maybe you should just major in biology and then minor in it because it's not that important in a way. And like it makes me feel, I guess, a different type of way because like this is what I'm good at, this is what I know I can excel in instead of putting me somewhere where like I'm straight in a box in a sort of way and then I'm like, I'm failing at what I'm doing, but you're like, why are you doing this? You can do so much better. But it's like, this is not where my heart is. So how can I excel in where I'm going?
Okay, that's deep. I feel like they say they don't care about like what we do, but I know deep down somewhere
They're hoping
like I want to choose what they want. So
So
like with my parents, I knew they wanted me to be a doctor, and I didn't want disappointment. So like, okay, I'm gonna choose the kind of doctor I want to be though. I'm not gonna do surgery or anything. So they definitely had a huge impact.
Okay, that's good. You do what they want, but
like I
kind of got what you wanted.
but why can't she do what she wants to do?
Completely.
Like completely.
I guess if she really wanted to do something else, she would minor in whatever.
Yeah, I'm
profession
in
she wanted to do.
psychology.
So you could be a psychologist.
Yes.
Okay.
For me, my mom was like, she was supportive because I guess what I wanted to was what she wanted to do or wanted me to do, but at the end of the day, because my major was kind of a little bit difficult, she was like, are you sure you can do it? Are you sure that's what you want to do? But at the end of the day, it's like what I wanted to do, so I just stuck with it.
Okay, so for my situation, I've come along. So when I was young, I wanted to be like in my young self. I swear I wanted to be an actress. I went to my mom. Mom, can I be an actress? She said, doctors can act too. Mom, can I be a comedian? She said, oh, doctors are funny. But then like I didn't really like science in Nigeria because let's be honest, the way they teach science in Nigeria, oh my Jesus, it's like impossible. I like English because spell R, that's all I know. But like when I got to America, that's when I really found the beauty in science, and I'm very happy I finally decided to walk on the path of doctor. But they're lucky I actually like that I actually want to be a doctor, which supports their own wants.
Their own desire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think like I'm probably the only one here who didn't pick what my parents wanted me to be. But like I feel like I'm really privileged to have parents who don't influence my major. Like they did, but not like in a way to make me change my major. It's like I'm a business major and that's like out of the norm for African kids. But I do hear here and there like, oh, doctor this, lawyer this, pastor this, this and this and this.
So they put it like in there.
Yeah, like they throw it in
Like they throw it
there.
in there.
Suddenly like they throw it in there, but like I still
Maybe you can change.
but I still stuck to what I wanted to do and didn't have a big problem with that.
But they got over it.
Yeah.
They got over it, like she's not changing her mind.
Eventually they'll get over it. If you wanted to change one thing about yourself, what would that be?
Can I not be firstborn? God, I don't want to be the first child. The stress is so much. Book it this, book it that. Even when you're not old, it's your fault. Everything you do is your fault. And I just want to be the last child next time. If I come back to this, I want to be the last child.
Okay. You know, being the firstborn, I was the last born. Okay, but every time I always stare at my children and they'll be like, especially if you're and she'll be like, Mommy, why are you staring at me? But I just feel like, oh my God, you have so much responsibility. That is what is going through my mind. And then, I don't know, maybe that is how it is everywhere else, but in Africa, they put so much responsibility on firstborn. And I see you looking at your daughter. You must
No, I'm
be
asking her.
she's at fault about everything. Everything is at fault. Okay, let's hear from you, Faith.
Are we talking like physical wise or like
No, anything.
okay, anything. The only thing or like the one thing I would change about me is like I'm at a community college, which means I'm at home. It was an Iowa thing. When I made that decision, I would have not made it. I would go to a 4-year school so I can leave the house. No, like it's all in good thing. Cause like me being at home, they expect more from me. Like I had 6 classes, more than some people. I don't know if you guys had 6 classes, but more than what some people would take in a 4-year college. But like they give them the leeway, like, oh, they're in school, oh, they're doing this. But since I'm at home, I have to do all this. I still have to do chores, I still have to cook, I still have all these other responsibilities piled on top of schoolwork. And they don't really understand that. I just wish I had done something in college. That would have been better.
Okay. Oh, really? You wish you could have been at home?
The money is so much in the 4-year college. No one has money like that.
Alright. For me, I don't really have anything I would change. You gotta be shorter.
I feel like I'm really tall.
You have advantages of being tall.
I'm still looking for
You don't want to do short people problems.
I feel like tall people and short people, we all have problems, regardless.
I think some people usually say that the short people, because they're short, they have like anger issues because every little thing like makes them angry. Because they want to be seen speaks for their heights. Is that true? Did anybody
Yes. I feel like I wouldn't disagree because I feel like because someone is so short, you don't expect them to have such a big personality. It's not every short people that have big mouth. It's just the people that have big mouth. It's unexpected because like they have such a big personality for a small person. That's the compact.
Fun size.
Okay, talk about it. Let's hear from you.
I don't think they've done anything. Except for maybe the size of my ankles. I have really skinny ankles when it comes to it. It's really hard for me to like walk in heels. So like, oh no, I would change the way I walk in heels. Because I look like a baby deer that's walking for the first time. So yeah, I changed that.
That's true, that is true.
Okay.
I think about how I'm complacent about some things, because like some things will happen, and I'm just like, okay, that happened. And then I'll just be like sitting in a rut most of the time, and I'm just like, this happened to me and I can't like get out of it. But I feel like another thing would be, I just need to exercise more, man, I'm big. Just like a little, just like literally, like just a little. Like just a little. Other than that, yeah.
What do you guys feel about dating?
I'm not watching this. It should be done.
Yes.
Okay, me personally.
This is it. Wait, you guys are in college.
Yes.
And we all understand that in African culture, there is no question. It's a must. Marry, have kids. Okay? Now you are obeying the first one, which is school, right? Education. And the next thing, whatever, it could be next, it could not be next. Marry and have kids. And to marry, you can just go on and say, okay, I want to marry. You have to date. So what do you guys feel about dating?
And is anybody dating?
I'm not against everybody, but me personally, I want to get my degree first, and I want to settle myself before I want to go on to like with someone else. If I'm not settled, why am I carrying my baggage and that person's baggage at the same time? Because like another thing would be like African parents, like my older sister, she's like getting to the age where people are like, oh, where's your husband? Where's this? I'm like, but she's like only like 23, and I'm just like you didn't say, oh, you're gonna date somebody. Like, how are you just gonna go straight to marriage?
I know, right?
You just jump like 6 steps. Like, it doesn't work like that.
I think it's weird how like we build our whole lives. You can't have a boyfriend, you can't like a boy, you can't look at a boy, you can't smell a boy, you can't do anything with a boy. And then all of a sudden they're like, where's your husband at? Like, that's so weird. Why aren't you married? That makes no sense.
I've never known a boy before. Like, how
What are boys? What are boys like?
Okay, well, let's hear from you.
What was the question?
What do you feel about it?
What do you feel about dating?
I I mean, what Topper just said, like, we're like a whole lot of like, oh, don't talk to boys, you can't be friends with boys, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden we're supposed to be married. But I feel like we should be, at a certain age, we should be allowed to date, especially like when you're in college, like, why not, like, experience everything, because in relationships you get to know yourself, you get to know how you react with different people, how you react in different situations, so if you don't put yourself in that situation, then you don't know how you're going to react with it, so when you're all of a sudden thrown into it, it's completely foreign to you, and just like, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to take care of yourself at that point. So I think definitely once you're like mature enough to know the type of person you are, you should definitely try to date.
Okay, so I feel like my parents are much more realistic in terms of dating. Like, I know that sounds so like un-African, that sounds wrong. But like when I joke with my dad sometimes and I ask them what age can I start dating? He said you can start dating at the age of 21. It makes sense, dating at the age of 21. But in terms of my mother, she doesn't freak out when it comes to like boy stuff. You know how some mothers are like, oh, if a boy see this to you, you slap them. If you do this, you bite them, so attack. But my mom is like much more like gentle and chill when it comes to like boys issue, which is why I like her for that. Yes, mom.
I think she might be learning from experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so one day I asked my mother, like, can I have a boyfriend? She said no, boys are parasites. And I asked my dad, when can I start dating? My dad said you can start dating when you're married. From my perspective, I think dating is really difficult in an African home because they don't really talk. We don't really talk about dating much. We talk about marriage, but you can't get married without dating. I remember one of my sisters told me that she was told that if you are talking to a guy for more than 2 months, that's a sin. And I feel like that's their mentality is like guys only want you for one thing, but that's not exactly right. Like if you feel like you're mentally ready to date someone, you will find somebody who is right for you. But we're not given that opportunity, and by the time when we graduate, it's a little too late for us to start like man hunting, because now we're not looking for guys to date, we're looking for guys to marry, and like you feel rushed and everything. Like I know my family friend, like she's a little older in her life and she's not married yet because she waited so late, because she was still like, oh, you can't date, you can't do this, and she waited so late, and now it's kind of like a little bit too late for her to start searching for the right person, and dating is very difficult in an African home.
Wait, I have a question. Because like, I feel like people see dating like in different aspects. Like some people just like date to get in like in a relationship and stuff like that. But like I've had like someone tell me that like the point of dating is to like eventually get to marriage. Like do you see it? Like I just wonder if like other people see it like that, because like some people just see it like, oh, I'm in a relationship. Okay, I just want to be with like that person. That's like I'm never gonna like marry them. And just like I just want to be in a relationship or something like that. Like I just want to know if like that's like different people see it like that, or just like.
As long as you date someone that both of you are in the same headspace,
yeah,
you're heading to the same path, you want the same thing, you have the same goals, then. But if you're dating someone who has nothing to do with marriage, is not interested in marriage, but that's what you want, don't go into the relationship with an expectation that the person is going to change and they're going to want to marry you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like in our generation, as I was growing up, like a lot of people see dating as just to not be lonely or just have someone to talk to. But I feel like you can also have a best friend that will be there to talk to when you want. Which is why like a lot of people, because I feel like you have to be mature enough to be in a relationship. Because once you get out of it, if you don't have that mature mentality, when you get out of it, you're gonna be ruined. Which is why like I see a lot of people my age who get out of relationships, they're like destroyed. So I feel like if you don't have that mature mentality and you know what you want in a relationship and what you don't want in a relationship, then dating is not.
I was talking to a set of young adults, and they were saying that they would not marry in Nigeria due to some reasons. So tell us, what is your opinion about marrying in Nigeria, or do you even consider marrying in Africa?
I think I'd marry a Nigerian that's like me, like I was born in Nigeria, came here, and like basically grew. But not really. Yeah.
I was born here in America, but it's Nigeria.
I want fresh up the books.
I don't want that.
I don't want to know that for me.
We're on the same
Train
line.
him.
I ain't trained no, but I'm not your mom. I'm not trained.
He's not a player.
That's right.
It's like Pokemon.
He's not a
I feel like Nigerian men are the biggest players, but like
Exactly.
it's scary because you don't even know it. It's like you expect them to have that ability, but like you don't like notice. Like I feel like some African Americans are more.
No, think about it. Are you talking about the Nigerian men in Nigeria or the Nigerian men here? Because my brother, I will use him as an example. Everything has just changed. Even the way he talks, the accent, everything has just become
Oh, and you're saying you want
so the fresh of the boat will still be sounding the same way. Like,
So my question is, so if you find a guy that was not fresh off the boat, and he's just talking, like someone just speaks regular English, you know how sometimes people switch the accent when we're talking to each other and stuff like that, so that bothers you that you just want him to have straight accent?
no, because it's not even that. It's whatever that Lord's given.
Any other thing? We were talking before. You guys
Yeah,
were telling
I don't have a problem with Nigerian men. I have a problem with because I see it in some, I don't want to out people, but I see it in some people's parents that the fact that the father will stay at home for 7 hours. No eat. Wife comes home. They say, "Where's my food?" You waited for your wife to come home to cook you food. When me myself, if I had that happen to me, I have my own job to do. I should come home just to cook you food. Are you gonna starve? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand at all. Cause I personally if we're gonna be on the same level, same mindset, I need someone who has to be on my level. Cause I'm a very beautiful woman.
Okay, now.
And I have
All of you here have brothers. Do you see that in your brothers? Do you see your brothers as when they get married, they're gonna be helpful to their wife, and they are not gonna sit home for 7 hours and let the wife come and say, "Cook for me"?
I think the only reason why my brother, because my brother he's like a bodybuilder, so he's like, oh, I can't eat things that have a lot of carbs, different diets and stuff. So he learns how to make his own food, and then he'll take out the garbage. That's what they say. They take out the garbage, clean the bathroom. But do they really?
My older brother, I know if his wife doesn't cook him food, he doesn't do nothing. Because that boy will stay in his room all day, won't come down to do anything, and then he'll leave, go to Wawa, or whatever, come back with the food. He won't cook, he won't do nothing. Same thing my little brother. The show will starve.
I think it will make the life of the wife easier.
yeah, I feel like that's the one too.
I mean, you're wasting money on food that you could go outside to
Make yourself.
But
I know.
Kathy, will you agree with me that some people change though? Because before I came to the US, my husband will eat all kinds of things, cereal and everything. All of a sudden, he doesn't eat it.
It's American with that.
No.
You cook it for him.
Yeah. Because he has you now.
There's so
Like what she said, right?
Because he has
still
you
don't have the
now.
answer.
And men in their brains think, which is their mindset, that a woman's place is in the kitchen. And that a woman should cook for them and take care of them. That's their mentality.
I understand that the woman's a caretaker of the house, but there's a certain extent, are you just gonna leave, if you have to take care of the kids, are you just gonna let the kids starve too? I don't understand. Because
If he travels for a business trip, when you just sit there in the living room, wait for someone to feed you, you're not there.
Because I feel like stuff like that, learning how to wash your clothes, learning how to cook food, it's basic survival skills.
Exactly.
God shows me you don't know how to survive out there.
The way I teach my sons is you have to learn to take care of yourself. You have to learn to cook. My son can cook. He's 17. He can take care of himself. He does his job. Now, I teach him that if you don't know how to cook, how are you gonna know when your wife make you a good meal? How are you gonna know if it's good or if it's not good? So if you're just gonna take anything that she gives you, how are you gonna know that your clothes is not washed properly? How do you know if the house is not cleaned properly if you can't do it yourself?
That makes sense.
So that's my culture, that's how we teach our sons. In Jamaica, men are great. 90% of Jamaican men can cook. They can wash, they clean, they do everything. 90%.
Yeah,
They feel like you're taking their manhood from them if they do those things, but they don't understand.
Yeah, but
that.
why can't Jamaican have that same mindset? Because you're taking their manhood.
Because that's I don't know. Because I guess the mentality is different. Because in Jamaica, a lot of men grow up with their moms or their grandparents, and the first thing is to teach the boys. Even if we don't teach the girls, they teach the boys how to do things. Like you have to cook, you have to wash, you have to clean, you have to learn to do everything. So when you're on your own, you can do it. If you don't have a wife, you can take care of yourself, you can survive. You're not gonna starve to death.
McDonald's every day.
Jamaican people don't like McDonald's, we don't like
Nigerian is different because we train the girls. And
we do train the girls too. No, but the boys are a necessity. Like you guys just think that okay, you have to train the women because the women are gonna become wives and take care of the men. When you just forget about the boys and think that maybe I should teach the boys also so they can know when they have a good wife. You know what I mean? So, okay, that's my thought.
Alright, anything else?
Do you feel African parents are extra? And about what I said, I don't want to video that Africans are extra. You guys are so extra.
I feel like extra they just want to show up and show out. That's just it. Like, and like especially when we go to a party, people will just go in as a group and we just want to show everybody. Look, I'm getting it.
Like you
Right.
some people you're like, oh, they're here now. People change. That's how they like to be.
Small.
Okay, so in any particular way that you guys
Everywhere, everything, all of the above, every listed will be extra.
Just extra. Every area.
They like to show. They like to show off. Especially my dad. Like he's ridiculous. He be walking the place. Yeah, I'm here. Like daddy.
At least they have confidence.
That's true too.
That's really what
Okay, anything else you guys have to say?
anything else, any message you guys have for your parents?
Honor thy father and your mother. Sorry,
Feel free.
Do not provoke your kids.
Do not provoke your kids to anger.
Forever. Don't forget that.
Okay. Anyone else? Malaga, do you have anything for African parents out there?
You're doing a great job.
Okay, Topper.
You're doing a great job. Oh my gosh. I mean,
I think you can change a little bit, but I think you're doing a great job. Yeah, you're doing a great job because I turned out amazing. Like I turned out okay. Like I feel like I'm an established person, but I feel like there's some things that you can change. Like more, I feel like you have to be more accepting and more understanding. And like I get you have like your certain mindset that you grow up with that like has like shaped you, but like I'm different from you, and like the way you were shaped won't shape me because I'm me. Yeah.
What do you guys feel about this?
Listed.
That's a big topic.
As in like we listed in or parents listed in?
No.
Listed.
They don't.
That's like everything you say goes in one year and out the other.
Evaporation.
If they have they have their own mindset, like they have their own like ideas of like what they feel about something or what they think about something. It doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter how you feel, as long as how they feel is not in line with what you feel, they don't hear anything.
Yeah, I feel like they're not open to like the times and how like they don't like to move with the times because you know as different like centuries go in, different generations come in, different things apply, different things can be taken away. It's not like for example, all girls should know how to do this. You know how like even back then like women wore dresses and stuff, but now when people wear pants, I feel like that's also how their mentality has changed. Like, oh, this is how we started, but it can also be changed. It can also be formed into something else that can benefit everyone, not just one person.
when it comes to listening, they don't sometimes. Once you start saying something they don't want to hear, they'll just start speaking over you and be like, no, this is how it's gonna go. And you're like, Mom, no, this is how it's gonna go. But Daddy, no, you're not doing that. Like they'll just start yelling at you.
And also always have a reason for why you guys make decisions, because I understand sometimes, parents know best all the time. They're always right. But at the same time, when you guys give an answer to your kids or like say, it's just because I said so, it always changes the mood, because it goes from like, oh, I understand their point of view to they're wrong. I can't believe them, because then it puts us in the back position, because then we're all of a sudden mad and we say things that we don't mean just because we're mad because they don't give us the answer that we want to hear. Because I can understand like, oh, I want to go out. Oh, my mom's idea is like, oh, you can't go out because I said so. Why is it because you said so? What is the reason for that? If you give us an answer that kind of makes sense, that we can kind of understand, it helps a lot more than just saying because I said so.
If they said because I said so, it makes me want to fight them.
Yeah.
If they said you can't go because I don't get hurricane, and I'll walk away. I'm just gonna be like, why can't I go? Like, what do you mean? So,
also, like my mom does. Mommy, I'm sorry, girl, what you do? I don't know what I am or whatever. My mom does this thing where she guilt trips me.
Yeah.
She's like, well, mom, can't go. She'll be like,
told you.
So you can be at home.
Yes, I'll stay home. And then like if you also go and something goes wrong, it's like
don't listen. Get it up.
parents always know best. This and that.
And also like talking back, like
Oh God.
my mom does. I don't think it's something that they yell when they start yelling at you. First of all, they don't tire. So like when they start to yell at you and the yelling starts to proceed to 30 minutes, no, I am not in that role again. Like I am not listening to anything you are saying at that point. It's gonna like you are about to this is reaching 30 minutes, mother. I have forgotten what you are saying. I am not in your room again.
Sometimes like a point, like sometimes you have to master like the art of like just
Ignoring,
keeping quiet. Like sometimes you just like I remember one day I was being yelled at for something. I don't remember what. But the biggest thing about listening with African parents is the lack of communication. I think like listening and communication go hand in hand.
Yes.
Like communication is a two-way train. With African parents you can't really converse with them because it's anything you say turns into an argument. It turns into fighting. Like, oh, why are you fighting with me? Why are you this? Like, I'm not fighting with you. I'm telling you something, but you're making it too big of a deal that it's not that serious. And you can't tell them it's not that serious because that will also turn into an argument. And then you can't also keep quiet because they will say, oh, why are you being so nonchalant? Why are you
Is your mouth
like, do you want me to talk or do you want me to not talk? Like, just let me know. I'll give that to you. Like,
So from all I'm getting is, you can satisfy them.
Yep.
never.
Never. So in terms of satisfying them, let's just talk about this in terms of education, right? So this can pain me. I get all A's, right, and I got a B plus. Me, I was coming over. Mom, I think you're so proud. She goes, Kilo Shalesi, what happened to the B plus? Why didn't you get the A? Yeah, the way it's I really almost started crying. It's like something.
It's like when you got a text, like I told my mom I got like what's it called, a 99 point, like 2 on a test. I was like, where's the other point? I was like, yo, I almost got 100. So
it was like someone stabbing you in the heart.
And then if you do get the 100, if you do get the
Extra
A, it's not.
why couldn't you get more?
It's expected. So like they don't really like.
They're not like,
Like they don't really congratulate you.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to get. Like that's your job.
I mean, like I got I don't know those so like almost all terms in high school, right? And my mom started saying, what is higher than high honor roll? I was like, high honor roll. These stuff.
They want you on everything possible.
For me, the only thing that helped me was that I'm A, so I'm at the top of the alphabet instead of the Z's that are. So I'm high on the roll, but they're Z and I'm A, so I'm first.
Okay.
You know, I'm A, they're Z. It's still all the same thing, but I'm A because I'm at the top.
Oh, love, they just want the best.
Yeah, they just want the best. It's like
Sometimes it pains you.
they need to find other ways to, get to the best.
So you guys think because they're like a little bit extra, so that keeps you guys away from communicating with them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm just really gonna yell at me. So I just don't say anything.
Definitely.
Well, to be honest, ever since I went to college and came back, they don't really like scared. It's not that they still, my mom still, everybody's still scared. But it's like they are not as harsh towards me. Like I can actually, because I can talk to them now. Like before, it was impossible. But now if I come back, they talk to me like I am grown-ish.
Accents make the heart go
Yeah.
fonder.
She said she missed me.
Exactly.
That's loud.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Thank you so very much, guys, for your honesty. I enjoyed myself. Did you guys?
Yes.
Thanks for coming. Really appreciate you.
So until next time, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share.